What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today we have the producer's letter, and there's a ton of info in there. So to go over it, I got the homie Pure Brutality chilling in the chat. What's good, my boy?
What's good, everybody? It's good to hear from everybody here. I hope you all are hyped for the news that we're about to put out here.
I am. I mean, I'm sure everyone's heard or seen something by now, but let's hop right into the video. Thank you, Omatsu.
Hey, this made up for the dry spell.
Thank you, Ken. Ken's goated.
I know. I think a lot of people hate on this guy, but I like him. I think he's really chill. Kind of reminds me of me, like silent till he has to speak.
For real. Though, shout out to Omatsu for learning English for this. That's not easy.
No, he's gotten better too. Like if you watched him when he first started, like he was pretty bad. Now he's actually pretty good.
Facts. I'm gonna throw in the closed captions. Just make it a little easier for everyone else while we talk over if they want to read.
Right. I was only going to say one last thing on them talking. I could tell he got better because he used to let Ken talk more, but now he's been talking more.
That's true. He does let Ken talk still, but not nearly as bad. All right, what we got?
I was really kind of shocked what they did so soon, which you'll see in a minute because we're going to let it build up to that point. But
yeah, it's all about the build up.
I mean, I knew it was coming at some point, but I didn't think this early. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You mean this?
Well, they're about to say yes. I thought next year they would come. Honestly, I thought they would because I thought maybe it could be in the 10th, you know, like part of that celebration. But hey, I'll take it. Yes, sir.
All right. So first off, yeah, I thought it was gonna be 10th anniversary. I was definitely riding with truth on that one, thinking it was gonna be like, you know, Super Gogeta, Super Vegito for Part 1, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Part 2. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like something big. But
now it made me think, though, from seeing this, and for maybe you to like click in your head, now that we're getting Super Gogeta now, I mean, it's still possible we could get them, but I think now it leaves more of a Super Vegito, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, like, or something like that type celebration instead, with us getting a new kind of updated Gogeta here. But who knows, because sometimes they throw doubles, you never know.
So I have a theory. It's a wild one, but I'm gonna call it out now. 10th anniversary. 10th anniversary is a big deal for anything, especially a gacha game.
That's facts.
And this is a Dragon Ball Z game. Specifically, this is Dragon Ball Z. This is not Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle, not Dragon Ball Super Dokkan Battle, definitely not Dragon Ball GT Dokkan Battle. This is Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. My guess for Part 1 of the 10th anniversary is going to be Kaioken Goku.
That'd be fire.
Gallic Gun Vegeta.
That would be fire.
Saiyan Saga. Number 1, 10th anniversary, the first big fight of Dragon Ball. Like, Raditz isn't the big fight. Let's sorry, Raditz. You were great. We appreciate what you stood here.
He does.
Yeah, his EZA is going to be goated, especially if it's anything like most of the EZAs this year. But
yeah, he's going to be good.
But like, 10th anniversary is going to be the star of the show. Goku and Vegeta's first fight.
I could see that. I mean, I wouldn't complain about that either. I see that as a really good possible options. I got a couple of thoughts in my head. I thought it could also be, because you brought up the Kaioken, I thought, like, because there's a lot of still Namek Saga stuff that needs to be Z Awakened, which is the full power Frieza and the Imp Goku there, and we ain't got a really good like LR times 20 Kaioken Goku to like Super Saiyan or something like that.
I could definitely see that in Part 2. I can see that as a Part 2 thing.
Yeah, like do a full power Frieza to like a really good Mecha Frieza or something, like with like animations that they cook up or something, you know, since there's no really good Mecha Frieza either. But
I actually want a Final Form Frieza that powers up to full power. We don't have one of those.
we don't have that either. No, not in good animations.
Definitely. No, like, we've only got full power Friezas or Final Forms. They're separate units.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have. Oh, I thought the tech one transforms all the way up to that, or we got the SDRLR one yet.
I guess the tech one does count. Does he go to full power, or does he just go from base to from Final Form to Golden?
I'm not sure. I think he does skip. He just goes to Golden. So yeah, they just kind of skipped it, which is crazy.
Yeah. So that's what I think we're gonna see is Final Form Frieza is a possibility, or End of Z for Part 2. So you got Z and you got End of Z. End of Z includes LR Kid Buu, and then
you think it exists out there somewhere still?
Look, I know it's a reach, but hear me out. Like LR Carnival Kid Buu and Dokkan Fest exclusive Z Fighters, 200% Z Fighter lead. Like, and it's just Goku, Vegeta. It's the whole End of Z crew, and they're just the Z Fighters leading a new category. And the animations are going to be just Goku and Vegeta. Like, it's going to be a Goku Vegeta unit, but they're going to be called the Z Fighters. Or they're going to lead Z Fighters, finally. That's a stretch. But let's get back into this. Like, EZA, Tech, Gogeta, and Janemba. Whew. That's the start of this.
I mean, you asked me a while back about my favorite unit. It's right there on the left. It's that Gogeta. I've been collecting dirt for a while. Just been sitting there.
Yeah, I just spent some stones to change up his potential.
Yeah, I did that a little bit. I added way more additional to it. I was like, I did not build this guy very good.
I added some more dodge.
Did you?
Always more dodge. He's built heavy dodge and additional now. I had him in crit. This is cool. We're gonna get orbs for them. And
yep.
I mean, unless it's a gold dodge equip, like, give me a 5 dodge, 5 additional gold for both of them.
That would be goated. I like how they done the memorial, the battles there.
I like the rewards. The memorial battles have been kind of easy this year for the worldwide. 9th anniversaries were good. The more ones were weak. And this is huge. The months to talk about what's coming up for the rest of the year, but I don't know. I think the equips themselves need to have more defensive-minded players. So here we go. This is important.
Yes.
Quest mode Bardock. Quest mode Bardock is coming. Dokkan Awakening. These new changes. This one's one of my favorites. Right here.
Yeah, that's fire. Definitely good. So, which you gonna go into each one by one? I was gonna say like they do.
I mean, we're gonna let them talk about it, and I'll give my thoughts, or we can skip ahead. But this is one of the big like confirmations right here. Super Dragon Ball Heroes is coming back at least one more time. Confirmed.
Yes, sir.
Confirmed. Again, Dokkan plans out a year in advance minimum, and Heroes wasn't announced to be ending till earlier this year.
So yeah, this probably be the last main one.
It might be. There might be one more after it, but like this is the last guaranteed Dragon Ball Heroes. Also, in December, we're going to be getting a Divine Dragon Carnival LR.
What do you think they'll do about like the people that ain't got like the newer players that want some of the like after the Dragon Ball Heroes is gone? You think they'll
they're going to go the same way?
Players get them.
Well,
I think they'll still just bring back the banners probably each year, just not new units or whatever. Something they might do that.
Nope, because you see this word right here?
Yeah.
Crossover. Where's the Arale crossover units? They're gone.
Yeah. So
those,
it's going to be like you get them or you don't.
Those are owned by Toriyama. Like, Toriyama owned Arale through Dr. Slump. And we still didn't get the crossover because legal rights.
Right.
But it's the same creator for Dragon Ball and Dr. Slump. The One Piece Treasure Cruise crossover units, gone.
Yeah, I didn't get those.
If you didn't get them, you don't got them. I don't have them.
I don't either.
So I think when Dragon Ball Heroes is officially over, we will never see Dragon Ball Heroes again. There is that new game that's taking its place. We'll probably see them there. I guess right now I'm just gonna we're not gonna let they talk a lot.
I think Diamond might take its place for a while, or something.
Diamond's gonna be its own celebration because it's gonna work, and it'll be multiple celebrations. But because Daima's animated Dragon Ball, that isn't animated specifically for a game.
Right.
Again, licensing. We'll probably see a lot more Daima content.
Man.
But yep, these units will also have. So he's supposed to be an LR, if I remember correctly.
I believe
and
so.
And he's a TUR. But they're gonna have Dokkan exclusive animations, which is dope.
Yeah, we need more of those.
Let's see. This
That's huge.
10th anniversary coin collecting campaign part 1. Look at this. It starts on the 30th, as do the EZAs, by the way. Set Gogeta and Janemba's EZA are September 30th.
That's fire.
They are coming.
3 days.
Yeah, literally
3
2
days.
Is this? Yeah, that's specific time. So yeah, 3 days. So this is going to be stuff for the campaign for the anniversary, and
so that coin collecting, is that going to be for like pity coins, or is that just going to be something you think in the exchange shop, like something different?
The anniversary coins.
Nah, just like the normal ones. Okay.
Except these coins will be able to be exchanged for Dragon Stones. They said.
Right.
So there's going to be more rewards in them because there's going to be a lot more to gather. As you can see in October, 1st and 2nd anniversary. So. Strength Gogeta and Int Janemba, Strength Janemba, Int Gogeta. These two right here will be major parts of the celebration. They'll be themed around that. There'll be missions around those units. And probably gonna be some content dropped for them. Maybe they'll be featured on banners and Super EZA during the month of October. Possibly. I don't know. But
it's possible.
This is all part of the countdown to the 10th anniversary, and they're starting the countdown on the 30th, October 1st. October 1st, when you wake up.
For them to fill up some of that dry spell that I was thinking is, with content and stuff up till then too, like the build up.
So about that, I wanted to address that. I see a lot of people on Twitter and Discord talking about Dokkan's so dry. This worldwide celebration, the content isn't dry. No. The content. The same amount of content, even more stages in some regards, not missions, but new events, all dropped at the exact same time as they did last year. It's just the difficulty level of them was so low.
Oh yeah.
That it was so easy to clear. 9th anniversary, I know plenty of people, myself included, were struggling to beat Supreme Battle Spectacle Beast Gohan. Specifically with the Blue Saga, with the not Blue Saga, the Artificial Lifeform mission. Yeah, it was a hard stage with a hard team to beat it with, and we just didn't have anything like that. If we had content like that where missions dropped that were difficult,
they'd be still trying to beat them. Yeah.
Imagine we had to beat Broly with Resurrected Warriors.
It'd be terrible.
It'd be hard. Or Goten and Trunks. Goten and Trunks with a bad team.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
The missions just weren't hard. They're oh, here, beat it with the best team in the game. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, I think with this game, as much as I hate to say it, and there's going to be more people that complain all the time, but I mean, it is what it is.
That's gacha games for you.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that's all gaming, but especially gacha gaming. I think their content, there was no dry spell. There wasn't a drought. No. There were issues with the content.
I think part 1 was a little slow, but as far as there not being content, they revved up part 2 and 3 really well.
If the difficulty of the Supreme Battle Spectacle stages were at least on par with last year's Red Zone, I feel like nobody would be complaining about the content.
They wouldn't have.
No, there wasn't a dry spell. It was too easy. And that's a whole different issue that I can't really talk about because I don't know why it was that easy. I'm not a dev for Dokkan.
Complaining still, like I think no matter what they do, like
yeah, they can't win. They can't win.
No.
But yeah, this is gonna be all these are gonna be specialized around these units. However, December they say that there's gonna be a special thing going on where these units who are already EZA'd will be buffed.
That's awesome. That's
like,
about the time I started too. Like right between there, 5th and 6th.
Like they say that these units are gonna get an extra buff for the events. Like I don't know if that just means like when those units are on the team, they get extra stats, or like the enemy gets weaker.
Probably you do more damage to the enemies, probably. Yeah.
November and December, so the 3rd anniversary LR. So all 4 of these LRs that are already EZA'd, because these are 3rd anniversary was the EZA. Oh no, 2nd anniversary was wait, was second? What was 2nd anniversary? That was Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4s.
I think so.
AGL is like Super Saiyan 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Because 3rd anniversary was LR, 4th anniversary was the LR. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first ever Dokkan Fest LR was 3rd anniversary.
Yeah, that one was the
Gogeta.
LLR. Yeah.
Yeah, Gogeta and Vegito, Super Gogeta, Super Vegito, fusing LRs. So yeah, these 4 LRs are going to get a temporary. They'll be strengthened for a limited time. So I guess they're just going to get special kits that are temporary. I'm not sure what that means. Please wait a little more for the info.
They'll just boost their damage, yeah, somehow.
Yep. So next up is the character detail page. This is going to be really useful for like units like Hirudegarn and Int Vegeta, Int Evolution Blue Vegeta. Like needing to know how many times you've been hit or how many times you dodged in a fight.
I think it'll help you build your units too, like for easier for people to see like over time, like, oh hey, this person's doing this much, or it's not doing enough. You need to put more into that.
Yep. Well, right here it shows you he attacked 3 times. One of them was a super attack, so this is a super attack with 2 additional normals. He was hit twice, didn't guard and didn't dodge. Also, it shows you if guard's active. That's useful. That's nice. Knowing if your guard was active. They don't say, but I really do hope they show your defense like the way they show your attack.
Hope so.
Which is like
that right there is really nice though, like a basic overview. I think for new players that'll help them a lot too.
Yeah, this is just helpful to help you build better track of your skill activations, better track of details. Like it's so useful. And then the hidden potential, the details button, pulling up a full thing. Oh my god, I'm no longer having to hold down here, especially on the JP side, where like if I'm really struggling to remember a kit, I have to hold it down, take a screenshot, go over to my thing if I'm not home on the computer, like go over to my Google my Google Lens here and translate it, and I'm like, okay, so this is what this reads. Now I can just tap that and get a full screen, much easier. I don't have to hold down the screen and like hold my phone awkwardly as I try to take a screenshot.
You do it, yeah. I would just let it play, like, over, sometimes I'd have to read it 2 or 3 times, let it come back through, I would just wait, because I'd be like that, but...
Oh, yeah, like, on the global side,
these little extra buttons, like back in the day, we had to click each individual skill orb, and
oh my god,
like that.
Yeah.
All these buttons are nice.
Once upon a time in Dokkan Battle. Also, the icons are changing. These are going to be good to memorize. Stun is being changed, which looks cooler. Immune to stun. Turn delay, actually much better than this jizzy looking thing.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know. I knew what few of them meant, but sometimes I wouldn't even pay attention to them. I'm like, huh?
Also, I like the interruption. This just means this is the like when Broly hits them with the 24 key and stops them from attacking for 1 turn. So that's what interruption is. I know like a lot of people call it like attack break or some random other terms. It is officially called interruption.
That's nice.
Yep. But the icon's been remade. That's it for the UI improvements so far, with more to come. They have said that they're considering more UI improvements. Next up,
I think they said in the 10th they're going to add more.
Next up, this will definitely be in your new
Tutorial.
thing. Yeah, with Muhammad, the new tutorial. The Greatest Warrior is getting a revamp, which means all the rewards will be good for all of us veterans. New rewards.
Here you go, How's Life Gaming. If you're watching this, I'll tell him to watch it. Be like, because he was saying there's too many missions, there's too much to do.
Yep. But here, this is important. So first off, these are all SSR arts of a bunch of new characters.
That's nice.
A whole bunch of new characters. And they all awaken to TU art. They're all going to be farmable, free to play. Gohan and Piccolo get a free to play super attack at farm before we get our Kid Buu.
That's awesome.
It's just the meme. Wait, is that Dead Yamcha? Please tell me that's actually Dead Yamcha.
He just
like it looks like he's laying there. It looks like he's laying down.
What if he has a KO? Like he goes to that and gets like somehow.
Oh my god, a KO screen before when the computer beats your Yamcha.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that actually. I think I'd be trying to get that on camera so many times.
I wonder, like for us, like since we're past that, are they just going to give us the units?
No, they're revamping it. So, like they do with all the revamp stages, we'll get to.
We'll do it again.
Yep. Here, changes will be reflected starting from this update. So, this is not on the 30th. This is going to be sometime in October after the data download and maintenance, which is near the end. Which I believe Global has news for the end of October, like the 20th.
Right.
So probably around then, like probably right around when Daima comes out. But they say something. They're gonna They say something in here. I know we're not playing it through because we're talking a lot over it. But they say something about like veteran players getting to take advantage of the new event as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now
it'll be like before.
This one, I'm going to let it play out. This is important. Change of summon format, guys. First off, I just need to comment. The way he said sure there, he's like, God damn it, Omatsu. Fine. He sounds so done with him right now. And that's just the way he speaks English. Like, it's so funny.
It is.
Right here.
This one was huge for all the normal Dokkan festivals.
Absolutely. Okay. So, let's see. October, Dokkan Fest. Halloween, Dokkan Fest. November, not Dragon Ball Heroes Dokkan Fest. December does get a Dokkan Fest. April Dokkan, or March Dokkan Fest. No, yeah, this is Dokkan Fest in March. Then it's a Saiyan Day. Saiyan Day is excluded.
Yeah.
Thank you celebrations are excluded, and dual Dokkan Fests are excluded, as well as the anniversary and worldwide, which have their own special.
Yeah, all the large scale ones. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, all right, so that's March. April 1st Dokkan Fest, June Dokkan Fest, and the August Dokkan Fest. So that's 8 Dokkan Festival exclusive units, including the Yellow Coin LRs that will be joining, a few of them, that now have a guaranteed pity at 1,050 coins, pity coins. The same as it is on the yellow coin LR.
Legendary. Oh, I thought it was. Yeah, you just use 1,000 stones.
It's 1,050 stones because it's 3 multis times 7.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Let me just double check that. Let me see my math here. Yeah, 1,050. 1,050
right.
exact. That is 3 multis every 7 every 3 multis. You're gonna guaranteed feature, which could also be the new unit. You could get a Zeno, Goku Black Rift, Whis Rewind, or just get a random lucky animation that gives you the new LR. But you're also guaranteed after completing those 7 multis without any, like, if you're a new player and you got 1,050 coins or stones, and that is your favorite character doing their favorite moment of the game of Dragon Ball, and you want to summon, you're guaranteed to get them in 1,050 coin Dragon Stones, which is 400 or is it 500? 500 pity coins.
Yeah.
Now, if you got all these old SSRs rainbowed that you're gonna pull, that drops that number drastically. On average, in my yellow coin LR pity videos, you can go back and watch. Besides pulling the new unit, which I've done on almost, I think all 3 of the yellow coin LRs, I pulled them and got a dupe off pity. At least once. The Ribrianne I got like 90% first go.
Yeah, I was gonna say
those were lucky.
Usually you can get it.
But like with the guaranteed featured, that means you have a 1 in 7 chance, assuming the banners are still 7 Dokkan Fest featured. Like, they may change, we don't know what the banner is going to look like yet.
Right.
But if it's 7 featured Dokkan Fests, like, you have a 1 in 7 chance every 3 multis to guarantee the new unit.
Which is huge, yeah.
And then
sometimes there's people that get nothing.
And then, you know, you trade in your physical launches and all your old dupes for pity coins. Realistically, you could probably get it about 400 or 500 Dragon Stones. 400 or 500. You'll probably have enough pity at that point to actually have 500 Dragon Stones. Every single content creator that is not a strictly free-to-play content creator should be going to pity, because they should have all these old units rainbowed.
Facts.
Now, if you're a new Dokkan player and you're making content at the same time, you're not the one we're talking about here. You're still new. We're not gonna. And if you're free to play, we're not talking about you. Free to play players.
Yeah.
Free to play players, you probably still shouldn't summon on these banners. You should probably, definitely, be skipping a lot of the generic Dokkan Fest and summoning on Dual Dokkan Fest and the anniversaries.
Large celebrations at the bottom there, yeah, for sure.
It doesn't say it specifically, and I still believe that the global anniversary will be celebrated as a separate thing. It will become part of the Tanabata celebration in Japan.
Yeah.
Because that happens in July. So,
yep.
Woo, they start a week early on the Tanabata celebration. It starts a week early in June. Because it's literally the end of June, right? It's the last week of June. Usually. Like the 27th on.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
Whereas Tanabata's like the 4th, the 5th of July on.
Yeah,
so it's a week.
I gotta get used to your like Tanabata compared to mine, because it was November. Now I gotta switch to that.
Yeah, so like the global anniversary will probably be part of the Tanabata celebration, which is a major holiday in Japan. But
make
also,
it even more hype.
But yeah, just make
global.
it like it'll probably become something different than just the Dokkan Fest LR and Carnival LR. But it might not. It might just be a bigger hype around it with more free-to-play stones, more content with just
login
2
bonuses. Yep.
Login bonuses. You know, I mean, they want our money. Like, let's be real here. At the end of the day, this is a gacha game. They want our money. Also, I don't know if anybody else noticed this, but the banners are live on October 2nd.
That's true.
Right here. Availability period, October 2nd.
Yep.
For the next Dokkan Fest, which people are saying Dirty Fireworks Vegeta, and if we're going to Namek, I'm on it.
Are you gonna get it?
I mean, I'm a content creator. I'm gonna pity at least.
Yeah.
I'm gonna at minimum pity. But like for me specifically, like I'm probably gonna pity every unit unless I pull unless I rainbow them before I go to pity.
Well,
Like,
I don't know.
with the three, with
us
the
for
every
now, 'cause
three
we
multis.
still gotta have Jiren and stuff. I want Jiren pretty bad.
So I feel like there's probably gonna be a carnival banner on global specifically right before the maintenance, like for like we're getting the new Dokkan Fest, and you guys might get the carnival banner and the yellow coin banner that comes in
Yeah,
October.
'cause we still need a few things. We still need
Jiren, Roshi, and Peppy Gals.
Roshi. Yeah.
Pep,
Yeah, we need the easy A's from that.
I mean, those will all come. They're gonna be in the game on global before the end of the year. I remember the first producer's video for the start of the worldwide. They when they showed the banner, it mentioned that Physical Gogeta and Int Gammas would return in a celebration soon after the worldwide. So it might be in October, it might be in November, but it's coming. It'll probably be in November with the thank you celebration one last time.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure it will.
Because like then we go to December and there's a new Carnival LR, which Jiren will return on for both games.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna try it probably.
Like it's coming before December. It's 100% coming before December on global, because we know that there's a Divine Dragon Carnival banner.
Right.
Carnival banner. And that is the return on JP for the Tanabata Carnival LR. That's where Omega Shenron returned last year. And he hasn't been on the banner since. Don't forget that fun fact. He will be on that banner. Most likely. As just a featured Carnival LR. But that is when that celebration is guaranteed to happen with a new Carnival LR for both Global and JP, because they are now synced. They are officially systems synced. They're not fully synced, but the systems, the unification is officially in, and all new content will be the same time. All new banners, all new events.
Awesome.
Yes, there's 2 premium units still missing from the game. Plus, the 3 Peppy Gals that are all in the banners, which is Bulma and Mai and Kokot.
Yeah.
Excuse me. They will be coming. That's just how it is. They'll be coming before Christmas, guaranteed, because of the Divine Dragon Carnival banner in December. At least Jiren will. Roshi might be in December. Might be end of November, during Heroes. I feel like during the Hero celebration is the perfect time to drop a banner on global. As cool as Heroes is, here's also Roshi.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, cool. Well, Heroes is guaranteed featured, so let me do pity on Roshi and then go back to Heroes.
It's true.
Because you guys will have pity on Roshi, guaranteed.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is huge for Dokkan. Yeah, after a certain amount of summons, you're guaranteed, and that's the end of their video. But courtesy of Nier, we have translations for Janemba and Gogeta.
It's fire.
Corrupted Body and Mind or movie bosses 170. Raises attack and defense with colossal damage and greatly lowers the enemy's defense. Great against Cell Max in the middling stages.
Yep.
Ultra super attack greatly raises attack and defense for one turn. Colossal damage and massively lowers. That's huge.
That is.
Key +6 and attack and defense 166%. Guards against all attacks.
That's always major.
With 22% damage reduction.
He's gonna be dirty.
Guard plus any amount of damage reduction is good. He will tank some of the hardest hits. He straight up, this will not tank Goku Frieza.
No.
Especially if they're below 50% health. However, he does get more damage reduction in his kit somewhere. I don't remember where. Right here.
Yeah.
In slot 1 or 2, he will have 44% damage reduction.
And he gets double.
Yeah.
With the 22 and then 22, yeah.
Yeah, so with 44% damage reduction and guard, if he's got, after supering, he'll probably be able to tank a super for like 100k, which is huge when you're thinking about the damage. Type disadvantage from the hardest hitting boss in JP right now.
Oh yeah.
Like that's good. That's a good number. Don't overlook that. 100k is a lot, but like, no, it's not. Not when you have 800k hit points. Like when you're 800k HP, and you're taking an attack that would kill you, and you're only taking 100k. That's a huge win.
And he gets a high chance to evade there too, which is crazy. So he's got a little bit of everything.
Yep. I think for him, I want to just build him out full dodge with additionals, because like from the first turn, he has a guaranteed additional with a great chance to be a super attack. He gets up to key 6, starts at 2, up to 6. Attack and defense of 66%, up to 166%. Oh, and he gets 66% chance to crit. Yeah. Additional dodge additional with a splash of crit.
Yeah, he gets up to 66% crit there, so.
Yep. Per attack received,
which is major. So he's just going to be stacking crit and stacking damage reduction on.
With 22 or more key, he gets another 66% attack. He's going to hit numbers not dissimilar to Tech Easy Broly. I think he's going to be like 40 million damage once he's fully built up. The additional damage reduction is slot 1 or 2. Slot 2 being huge here. You don't want to float him. Guaranteed attack with a great chance for it to be a super when slot 2 or 3. So 2 guaranteed attacks with great chances to be supers in slot 2 with 22% damage, with 44% damage reduction and guard. And then he has a great chance to nullify Key Blast supers. Don't forget about that. Key Blast supers, one of those. And the high chance to dodge after receiving a super attack. So he has to be hit by a super attack.
Yeah, first, yeah. And he's already tanking, so.
Nullifying a super attack does count as receiving a super attack. Keep that in mind. Insane. Keep that in mind. Because if it were to stun you or seal you, it still does even when you nullify the damage.
That's crazy. Yep. Yeah, he's pretty busted.
And then he's got the rage mode still, which is greatly raised attack for 1 turn or temporarily, destructive damage, and guaranteed crits. And then it's massively raised attack with destructive damage for his 18 key. Guaranteed physical key spheres for all key.
That's crazy.
Key plus 2 per key sphere obtained. And 16% attack per key sphere obtained.
That's going to be hitting hard.
His rage mode is probably going to be hitting as hard as Gohan, Goten, Goku's Family Kamehameha.
Yeah, it's going to hit hard.
Janemba's good. I think he's dodge first, then additional, then crit. Like, that's the priority because he's got 66% chance to crit. And
I think so too.
And 44% damage reduction in guard is great, but he's got 2 additionals guaranteed that have a great chance to be super attacks already. So give him that dodge. Dodge first, then additionals because you do want him to build up. This off of him being hit.
Yeah, he's already going to be building enough crit to where you don't need to put into that. You're right.
And I know people are saying, but Stark, he only gets that key in attack and defense and crit chance by being hit. Yeah. And giving him 30 dodge means there's a chance he does dodge a normal hit that would have buffed him, but it also means there's a 30% chance he doesn't get hit by a super.
That's true. And it still counts, yeah. So you're still going to be building up.
Yeah, he's that good. He's going to be really good. Now on to Gogeta. Goku and Vegeta first. Connected Hope and Time Limit 180. 12 key, raises attack, stacks attack, raises defense for 1 turn, colossal damage, great. Greatly stacks attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, mega colossal damage for his 18 key. Key plus 2 and attack and defense 200%, solid.
Yes,
an additional attack and defense of 50% when launching a super. 40% damage reduction, base. Just base 40% damage reduction.
That's crazy.
Randomly changes key spheres to rainbow. Key plus 2 per rainbow key spheres obtained. An additional attack of 50% with an additional super attack when you get 1 rainbow key sphere.
You're already getting that.
An additional attack and defense of 50% and another 20% damage reduction the first turn appearing, or when HP is 70% or lower.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Wait, for the first turn since appearing, or when HP is 70% or lower? What does that mean? Like, is that his second appearance? Is that his first appearance? Like, this since appearance. Nier's translations are very good. This is just a little I don't understand. I might just be at midnight brain and not reading correctly, and my reading comprehension is down. But
I guess you get. I guess you do get it when he first appeared, like whatever rotation he was first in, you get it. I guess.
Oh no. Okay, I'm understanding now. So he gets 20% on turn on his first appearance.
Yep.
And when HP is 70% or lower, he has it. He also has it up.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to transform him yet, you just keep it at 60% damage reduction.
Yeah.
That's how I'm reading that. I might be wrong. Chat, if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. Let me know. I mean, we'll know in a couple days when we see him in action, but after your HP is below 70% and what was it? 4 turns?
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
Yeah, it was 4 turns. And 4 turns total have passed. You can fuse him into Super Gogeta. His super attack is greatly raises attack and defense. Oh, he just greatly stacks attack and defense.
Yep.
As his 12 key. And colossal damage to the enemy. Oh, okay.
Yes.
And his 18 key is greatly raised attack and defense for 3 turns. Why is that not reversed? That feels like that should be reversed. Like I want to get his 12th kill. But no. Mega colossal damage to the enemy greatly lowers their attack and defense. He heals for 30%. This is just passive. Recovers 30% HP.
Right.
Is that part of his transformation? Is that like, or is that just he always recovers 30% HP? Because I'm down with that.
I mean, the way he wrote it's like you get it all the time. I know when you transform, you get your HP back, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't tell. I can't tell if it's just how it's written or that's a new permanent thing he does. If it is, insane. If it's not, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That didn't need to change. If it is a change, great though. Can't complain. Key plus 5 and attack and defense 250%. An additional attack and defense of 77% when launching a super. Guarantee crits. 40% damage reduction.
It's crazy.
Yeah. More damage reduction. Changes a random key sphere into rainbow. Key plus 3 per rainbow key sphere. Another 77% attack. And a guaranteed additional super. Guards against all attacks when you gain a rainbow key sphere.
Oh my god. This dude's cracked.
Hold on, wait, it's even better. So he's got 40% damage reduction. Then you foresee the enemy's super attack. And you get an additional damage reduction of 40% before you attack for 5 turns.
With the 4C and all this, like the rainbow key.
Put him in slot 1. Put him in slot 1, 80% damage reduction and guard.
Bro, he could be like a top 5 unit, depending on how we look at it or play and do. So
with Gohan, the trio, Broly, Beast Gohan, Cellmax. Top 5 is gonna be hard to break, but it's not impossible for him. Like, he can get there, I think. If this recovers 30% is permanent, and this is always up, I think he cracks into the top 5.
Yeah,
at least in Super Gogeta form.
Yep.
Like Tech UI is top 3 in his mastered UI form. But his base form is top 10 best. He was top 5. He's not anymore. That changed quickly.
It always changes fast.
But his true UI form is still like 3 because of that domain.
Oh yeah.
That turn 1, that first turn of guaranteed dodge and counter. Also, you can't stop me from dodging. I win. Yeah, that's still too good. We're not even done with this guy's kit. When an enemy is hit by the 18 key, he will nullify unarmed super attacks that are directed at him for that turn.
That's crazy.
So you put him in slot 1, and you see there's a super attack in slot 2. And it's Goku Frieza. They are an unarmed super attack, aren't they?
Yeah. And
I think they are. I think they are. So he will nullify their super attack. That. Look, I might be wrong.
I think he's the top 10 unit after transform for sure. Easy.
Easy. After transform, he's definitely arguable for top 5. After a transformation, I could definitely say he's in the top 5. I can't say he is top 10 pre-transformation, but he probably is. But he might be. He might be like 10. He might be number 10. Their super attack is unarmed. That is the unarmed super attack. So, Goku Frieza, when you're fighting the hardest fight on JP, which is going to come to Global with Jiren, you can put him in slot 1 and let him 18 key super, as long as the super attack's not in frame 1, because he needs to super attack first. And he will nullify their strongest hitting attack, which if they're below 50% HP, will one-shot just about anyone in the game if it hits them.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying it's gonna one-shot everyone, but it can one-shot just about everyone.
That's crazy.
So yeah, he'll nullify it and say, I don't care.
People will be running them on this event for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna test them as soon as it's out. And yes, he has a high chance to dodge after being hit with a super attack from an enemy, which includes nullified.
Yeah, he's top tier. Great to see. It brings a tear to my eye after he's been collecting dust for a while.
Yep. This producer's letter has been absolutely 100% one of the best bits of information that they could have given us, especially after the very negative vibe of the Worldwide Celebration. Look, yeah. I liked the Worldwide. I had fun. I loved the units. The units were perfect. Like, all around, I loved them. They're not perfect, but all around, I loved all 4 of the premium units. I love Bio Broly. First time I thought I'd ever say that.
Yep.
But, like...
It made me change my mind a little bit with them.
Like, I don't like the character of Bio Broly, but I like the unit. I do like the unit. That's straight out. That's straight out. But, like, the Worldwide Celebration left a sour taste in a lot of people's mouth because of less Dragon Stones given out for free-to-play, format changes to missions, quality of content not being as difficult as it should have been, at least as far as most people believe it should have been. Again, I'm not a producer for Dokkan. I don't really... excuse me. I'm tired.
I can tell you are.
I worked all day. I don't have the inside knowledge as to why they made the decisions they made, but they made decisions. But all these changes are just making Dokkan look up.
I think so too.
I honestly think Dokkan has another 10 years left to it. Like,
I do too.
Provided we get actual content for them to work with. I'm not gonna say, oh, we're gonna get the new manga, the manga content. If we get just a whole new Dragon Ball Super anime or Dragon Ball Super 2, and it's a completely different anime than what's in the manga, and, of course, the movies, of course, those keep coming out. Like, if we get something like that, we'll still have enough content to keep this game going forever. And
I was thinking as well, you got Sparking Zero, there's every character in that game with animations, they could take some from that and make what-if characters.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely see a lot more Dokkan original animations. But this has been a very long recording. Oh my gosh, we've been here for 48 minutes, so 49 minutes.
Noted.
So I think we're gonna wrap it here. Thank you, Dokkan. We are Dokkan. Yeah. Thank you, Omatsu. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you.
And
for stepping in when Winnie made you talk.
Yep. And chat, thank y'all for watching. Definitely go over to Pure Brutal's channel, especially with his tutorials. You should go watch those if you're new to the game. If you're not new to the game, you should go watch them anyways and hit the subscribe button on his channel. Maybe consider hitting it for mine too. I won't complain. If you're at the 50-minute mark and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, Why? You've been listening to me talk for 50 minutes. Hit the button. We'll catch y'all next time. Anything you want to say before we bounce up? Brutal?
You care if I give a small shout out to my buddy on that video as well, or on the tutorials?
Absolutely. Shout out the mans.
So, we got a great, and we're going to tie this up because, like he said, it's been 50 minutes. Like I said, if you ain't hit his button, definitely do. If you don't hit my button, you know, it's all good, but I would appreciate you. But I also got a lot of great guys on my channel. If you just go to my page, which he'll link, and you scroll down, you can subscribe to all of them. They're great content creators, and Muhammad is in there as well, which helped me with the tutorial. It was a pleasure talking to you guys today.
Yeah, shout out to Muhammad, big time. Thank y'all. We out this. Peace.
Peace, everybody.